How do you know when you have a brand identity crisis on your hands? I feel like oftentimes people keep coasting and may not even realize they have a brand identity crisis going
Right,
on.
right. And I talked about this a little bit in the book that, a brand identity crisis is really when the reality doesn't match the promise. So it's all well and good if you decide, I want my brand to be X, right? I want my brand to be hip and cool and innovative. I want to be Apple. That's what, every tech company I work with says. But you can't be Apple unless you authentically do the things that Apple does to be Apple. And that's what I mean by authentic brand. And when you don't do that, when there's a mismatch, you've been promising visually and verbally something to the market, and then when they actually do business with you, their experience is quite different. That's a brand identity crisis. And so signs of that are, unhappy customers, the sales pipeline stalling, confusion in the market. If you talk to different people and they go, oh, I always thought you did X and you actually do Y, that's a good sign that you might have a brand identity crisis. I feel like that comedian, you have a brand identity crisis if. But yeah, it's really just about if people are just confused as to where you play. Because the great thing about a brand is that what it should do is it should slot you in the right mental file drawer of a customer. So if they think of high-end luxury craftsmanship, if you want them to think, slot you in that drawer, everything that you do and say has to be around that message, including what you actually deliver, right? You can't just promise high-end luxury craftsmanship and then deliver a subpar product. So a lot of the decisions you make around your products and services, like your price, how you promote it, where you choose to promote it, the types of partners you choose to align yourself with, those all say something about your brand. And those should all line up consistently so that a customer doesn't think, I'm so confused by who you are and what you do. I thought you were high end. I thought you were low end. I thought you were budget. I thought you were only for entrepreneurs. If you get a lot of commentary like that where people are pegging you in the wrong slot, then you might have a brand identity crisis, and you might want to do a brand audit of your messaging, of your visuals. What is the market seeing that you're putting out there, and are you confusing them?